What is going on, everybody? We are going to be cold calling motivated sellers live. So let me pull up my systems here. And this list that we're going to be cold calling today is going to be vacant landowners. So people who own land and mostly live in a different state. So this is a really hot list for anybody that doesn't know. If you are a beginner and you need to close a deal, I highly suggest that you start cold calling vacant land. I'm telling you, vacant land is extremely good to go after. So if anybody is watching this or watches this in the future, since we're going to be putting this up, feel free to drop any questions you have in the comments. You can always DM me any questions you might have. But let's go ahead and get started. Right. So my goal is to cold call until we get at least one lead. Last time we did this, it took us about 30 minutes. All right. I'm going to send this guy a text message because that was actually him. All right, on to the next one. Guys, right now we're in a very competitive market, Orlando, Florida. But here's the thing, since we're cold calling vacant land, we don't find as much competition. There's not many people that like to go after vacant land, which is fine. In my opinion, vacant land is very easy to find buyers for, and it's very easy to find sellers that want to sell it. All right. Just move on to the next one. My goal today is just to get a lead. Okay. Guys, if you have never cold called before, definitely I do suggest doing it. You won't believe the amount of leads that you can get while cold calling. And it's very inexpensive to cold call. Now, if you are somebody that needs somebody else to cold call for you, feel free to reach out to me. I have a cold calling company. We have a ton of clients that use our service, and we guarantee seller leads on every campaign that we do. All right. I do think we're going to get at least one lead today, being that it's Sunday. A lot of people are at home just chilling, and it's a really good day for cold calling. So guys, usually I would go ahead and leave messages, but today I am just texting instead of a voicemail. I find that people respond better to text messages anyways. So I was cold calling yesterday evening. I wasn't live. I was just doing a little cold calls, and we picked up 2 leads in I think 30 or 40 minutes, which is not bad. But as of right now, I have 8 cold callers that cold call all day for me. They cold call other people's lists, and they cold call my list too. Hey there, my name's Kenneth. I was looking for a property owner of a property at Sable Palm Drive. Would that happen to be you? Oh, okay, awesome. Well, my name's Kenneth again. I'm just calling. Would you consider a cash offer on that property over there? Oh, are you? You have it listed on the market? Okay. Uh, I'm looking right now. I don't see it on the market. How much are you guys trying to sell it for? Well, I'll tell you this, it's off market. If you want us to make an offer and you want to save the realtor fees, let me know. Yeah, absolutely. Just something to keep in mind. We only buy properties that are off market. We only work directly with the sellers. I don't see it on the market. I don't. Do you have a listing agreement signed on it? Do you? Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it, and we'll go ahead and run some numbers and get back with you. Thank you. Bye. All right, we got a lead there. So this one's a little bit weird. He says he has an agreement on it. This guy owns multiple properties, though. And if this was on the market, it would be showing active on the market. So what I'm leaning towards is he probably has another property that's on the market that he's confused with. So if that's the case, that's really good for us. And it could be a pretty good lead if it's not on market. If it is on market and the property is signed with a realtor, we're going to have to work with the realtor, which is fine. No problems there. Just realtors like to make things a little bit difficult for us. But we're going to go ahead and add this into our bills as a lead. So anytime that you guys find a lead, you always want to put it into some type of follow-up campaign, because if you find this lead right now and don't do anything else with it in the future, it's just you're wasting your time. Really, you got to be able to nurture these leads and turn them into deals. That's what most people refer to as follow-up. And following up is simply just, in a couple of days from now, I'm going to call him up, make an offer, and hopefully he accepts it. Hopefully it's not the property that's on the market. But if it is, I have builders in this area. We have a list of almost 200 something builders right here in this county. But So right now I'm just writing some notes down about this lead we just got so that I don't forget, because I'm not going to stop my cold calling session right now to run numbers. If you're in a cold calling session and you're, dedicating a certain amount of time to cold calling, you don't want to end your session because that's going to, ruin your vibe. You just want to put a little bit of notes down so that once you're ready to go back and actually look into this, you know exactly what happened and you can be prepared. Now, if anybody needs somebody to cold call for them, I have a company that has almost 8 American-based cold callers. I train them each and every week, and they are killers on the phone. So if you want to learn how to do this business, definitely let me know, and we'll get you on some of our cold calling campaigns, and we'll actually guarantee you leads. Okay, so I'm gonna say that. So guys, great. We just got a lead. I'm gonna keep going a little bit, but the goal today was to cold call until we got at least one lead. But I want to get at least 1 or 2 more leads. Ms. Harris, we are over in Oklahoma, but I'm cold calling lists in Florida. Florida is a great market for wholesaling land, and it's kind of my home market. I started this business when I was living in Florida. So let's do this. So something I recommend is practicing your cold calling before you get on the phones. Just practice what you're going to say, because you want to speak with these sellers with enthusiasm, and you want to come off as if you actually know what you're talking about. And you can definitely turn a seller off if you don't know what you're talking about, or if you're not enthusiastic. Okay. Yeah, guys, a lot of my students that come through my mentorship program, I always tell them to focus on land rather than houses when they first start. Just because I'm telling you, there's so many more deals you can find because there's no competition with land. A lot of wholesalers think that it's hard to sell. It's really super easy, especially if the property is buildable. As I try to do these live code calls, you know, at least once or twice a week, because it keeps my skills intact. And I used to cold call literally, 6, 8 hours every single day when I was doing this alone, but you can get burnt out really fast if you don't have a passion for this. But I currently have close to 8 cold callers right now that cold call full time. Jacksonville, yes, I do land deals all over Jacksonville, Duval County. Um, you can text me the information, 405 561 2263. All right, let's see what we can do here. And that phone number is 405 561 2263. Name attached to it. That's fine. Hey, Gustavo, my name is Kenneth. I was looking for the owner of Christine Ave. Would that happen to be you? A property off of Christine Ave. No, okay. Well, thank you. He didn't sound like a Gustavo. Guys, either way, I am pretty pumped up that we got a lead 11 minutes into this live today. Come on. I want to get one more. Just one more would be great. Because if you cold call at least 2, 3 hours a day and generate, 3 to 5 leads per day, you will crush this business for sure. Move on to the next one. Hey, Ronald, my name's Kenneth. Hey, I'm calling. Do you still own that property off of Chandler Street in Orlando? Is that vacant lot? Oh, no. All right, and well, Since I have you on the phone, do you by chance have any properties you want to sell? No? All right, man. Thank you. He says, I'm not Robert or Ronald. You're not Ronald? You don't sound like a Ronald. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go through maybe 3, maybe 5 more records. And that noise, that doo-doo-doo, man, I hear that in my sleep sometimes and I wake up. Like, what the heck? Why am I hearing this in my dreams? Come on, we got to get, this has got to be a lead right here. Guys, I'm calling it right now. This is a lead. Watch. This will be a lead. I can feel it. Great location. Be perfect for wholesale. Come on, pick. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. I really want this property right here. I'm going to text him. I am also going to call this other number on file. I usually don't do this, but this land is in a hot area. Wow. Gosh. Man, that pumped me up. I'm gonna call a couple more. Guys, isn't it a crazy feeling when you know that it just takes one person to pick up the phone and say, yes, I'll sell my property, for you to be able to make $10,000 to $20,000? That one actually has a house on it, which is fine. So, guys, the list that we're calling right now is pretty much vacant lots that can be built on. And these lots, if you can get one of these in the contract, it is so easy to find a buyer that is a builder. What's crazy is builders will buy these at retail. Hey, Jose, my name's Kenneth. Are you by chance the owner of that property off of Glen Road? Is that I think it's a vacant piece of land over there? Oh, awesome. Hey, would you be interested in hearing a cash offer on that land? Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it. That response right there makes me pretty excited. Now, here's why. A couple years ago, I had a guy that said almost the same exact thing. It was on a house, though. It wasn't a piece of land. He says, I'm busy right now. Just make me an offer, and then I'll think about the offer. So we come up with an offer. And this guy, keeping this in mind, he didn't want to tell us anything about the property. He just wanted us to make an offer. It was like he didn't even want to talk with us. So I didn't think this guy was motivated. I didn't think anything of it. But I'm glad that we still made an offer. We made the offer. Long story short, 3 weeks later, we closed on it and we made almost $130,000. So keep that in mind. If they don't sound motivated, don't take that. Just take that with a grain of salt. People that are motivated won't always sound motivated. This guy right here was just busy. He's a busy guy. And so I'm going to consider this a lead because he's interested in hearing an offer. He wants to talk about it a little later. So what time? We've been on this live for 25 minutes, guys, and we've got 2 leads in 25 minutes. Guys, this is how you crush this business. This is how you build a really large business, is learn how to cold call. Hire yourself people to cold call for you. I have 8 American-based cold callers that will literally spend 8 hours a day cold calling for me. And these cold callers are killers. I make sure that I spend a couple hours a week with them to make sure that they're trained, make sure that they're on top of the game. And if you want to use my cold calling company, definitely reach out to me. You can text me 405-561-2263. Let me know if you want to get some information on our cold calling company. I'm telling you, cold calling is the best way that you can get motivated seller leads. As you just saw, if you watched this live all the way through, it's not that hard. You just sit down, you just make some phone calls. You're going to find people that want to sell, make them offers, get the contract to buy the property, sell that contract to a builder, and then walk away with $8,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Now do this multiple times a month and don't even go to work. Just chill at home. We're not made to work 24/7, 365 days a year. We're not made to work a job. We're not supposed to be slaves to an employer. That's why you need to start your wholesaling business, get it off the ground so that you can leave your 9-to-5 job. If you want one-on-one mentorship and coaching, reach out to me again. I do this. I can't even tell you how many students I have now. We crossed over 250 something. So if you want to join the mentorship, reach out to me. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live and leave some comments. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel because we're going to be going live frequently and you're going to learn how to get motivated sellers. So again, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you.